wouldn't they want somebody like me to come speak? I speak everywhere else. Y'all won't even help the woman. The woman got an organization called Parents Against Predators. One of the halfway houses or residential group homes that y'all allowed to operate in the community full of predators and pedophiles and registered sex offenders is ran by Mr. James Prince, Houston, Texas. Don't act like y'all don't know. You know what? I'm for the shame this city. Y'all done fucked up with me, Houston. I ain't never gave a fuck about Houston, no way. I swear to God, I ain't never liked nothing about Houston. I ain't never been no syrup sipping. I ain't never liked DJ Screw music. None of that shit. We was always with the Crippin'. The Houston was never really gangster. They was always players. Houston didn't get gangster till later on when we started joining the gangs later. But when we were really Crippin' and blood, Houston wasn't with that shit. Ashton in prison in the boys' home. All the claimed gangs in Houston got put down in the juvenile system. Talking about. We drawing a line. We don't want to be down with you no more in Houston. It's Dallas Fort Worth on album. Let's start a war behind this. Now I'm just playing.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Charleston White speaking out against Jay Prince. It sounds like he upset he got banned from Houston. Let's talk about it. So Charleston White went on a rant on his IG story, and pretty much what it sounded like is my allergies acting up, y'all. Pretty much what it sounded like was that he had some type of engagement here that he was gonna speak at, but because he been beefing with Jay Prince and speaking against Jay Prince, they banned him from coming to the city to speak at the engagement that he was supposed to speak at. You know what I mean? So then he just started calling people out and saying all type of stuff about, you know what I'm saying, Houston, how he don't F with Houston. He banned in Houston. He never liked Houston. It's Dallas, Texas over here. Pretty much trying to pull a divide and conquer tactic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just say this like this, because there's a lot of points to situations like this that we can learn from. First and foremost, trying to start division between two major cities isn't the right thing to do for somebody who called himself a humanitarian. You know what I'm saying? Even though he be saying it's all for entertainment and all of that, but for somebody who called himself a humanitarian, for somebody that called himself an activist, you know, how can you be an activist but you speaking like that against a city and trying to put two cities against each other? I've been living in Houston for over 15 years, and it's a beautiful city full of beautiful people, and they got beautiful customs. So, you know what I'm saying? And they own customs and they own way of life. And, you know, the culture down here is wonderful. I've been in Dallas several times. I love Dallas. Y'all know I'm a Cowboys fan. I love Dallas. I love their culture. I love their people. I love their customs. So, trying to put two cities against each other, that's not the right thing to do. Number two, you mad at somebody that has put in the time to be viewed and respected a certain way by, whether that's the mayor, whether that's the governor, whether that's high-ranking officials, whether that's sheriffs. He put in the time to have that type of power in his city. You see what I'm saying? So if he has that type of power in his city and you go against that, you gotta respect the fact that he can pull some strings and get it to where you can't come here. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is. You gotta respect that. That's respect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always talk about mob ties. I'm not promoting no mafia shit. No, that's the Italians. No negative gang banging shit. No, none of that. But one thing that the mob always did have is the political connections, and they had shit sewn up. Where the police was working for them, where the governors was working for them, where the judges was working for them. So that is mafioso. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that. Y'all, you mad on one end that he on the internet, which I don't but agree with him being on the internet and speaking on situations that I, as an OG, I feel like he can handle in private. But I definitely don't agree with Charleston, saying, F Houston. And, even if he trying to joke it out at the end, come on, man. You really was serious. And then tried to laugh it off at the end. You really were serious. And one thing I know, God don't like ugly. And the universe will punish you for doing negative things. So, it is what it is, man. However you feel about this situation, you know what I'm saying? Trying to speak on how did Sauce and them get a Rico, but Rap-A-Lot didn't. Why are you wishing Ricos on people? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was just 101 for every man. No man don't want to see no man go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But I don't agree. I'm one of the type of people, I don't 100% agree with nobody. I'm not saying Rap-A-Lot, Jay Prince is all the way right on every situation. I'm not saying, Charleston White is right on every situation. I don't agree with nobody 100%. I mean, that comes from having an alpha mentality and being a leader myself. But what I will say is that in this situation, Charleston White is wrong. You know what I'm saying? He wrong. You went at somebody underestimating the power that they had in their city that they gained over time, and now you mad because you felt like you could just do Jay Prince like you've been doing everybody else. Nah, like I've been saying this. Y'all can go check my videos. Jay Prince do have power, especially in the city of Houston. He do got some power. You feel what I'm saying? And now you seen he got some political power. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is, So now the situation with Offset and Amigos and all that's a completely different situation. That's between them. They gotta work that out and resolve that. You know what I'm saying? Off the internet, they need to do that. But as far as coming on the internet, dissing them and saying this ain't this and nigga, it's really been about Dallas and all that. Like, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I think that's negative. I don't think no grown man should be pushing that line, even if it is for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And hopefully the issues get resolved, though, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's the guy who's being our big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. It's the guy who's being our big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.